Well, hey, you already know what Derek Stingley Jr. got today, right? The bag.
Hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, work. There you go. Hard work, work. Everybody doing it right. Hard work, work, work. That's what I say. Hard work, work, work. Earn my pay. Hard work, work, work. Do it every day. Hard work, work. Get up out of 2:45. Hard work, work. Let me go and earn my pay. Hard work, work. Boots on and lace.
Hey, fix my shirt. What's going on, y'all? You tuned to the Sports Talk with Big Sarge show. I'm your host, Big Sarge. Give me 1 second. I have to do some maintenance right quick. What is going on, man? What is going on? I'll just do that. Hopefully it works. I guess we'll see in a second. Let me see. Hold on. I always want to see this, y'all. I'll just do that. Oh, well, look at me. Guess we'll see in a second. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I always want to see this, y'all. I'll just do that. Oh, well, look at me. Guess we'll see in a second. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I like that. Kind of look good on camera, boy. Kind of look good on camera, boy. All right. Hey, what's going on, y'all? You tuned to the Sports Talk with Big Sarge show. I'm your host, Big Sarge. Make sure you follow me on the app formerly known as Twitter at Big Sarge Sports with the Z at the end. Follow me on the Tick and the Talk at Big Sarge Media. Make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube page at Big Sarge Media. Man, y'all might want to go subscribe. I'm gonna be giving away some money here pretty soon. But if you ain't subscribing, I ain't just giving away free money for nobody who don't follow me. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Big Sarge Sports with the Z at the end. Because you know we do everything for the gram. Everything. All right, y'all. Good morning. Look, you see what I got up in the what are we doing here? You see what I got up there, right? This isn't a Texans happy hour. This isn't a happy hour. We just pre-gaming, right? For those of you all who don't know what pre-gaming is drinking before you go out. Because one, the drinks are cheaper because you done bought your own liquor. You drinking it at the house and y'all gonna Uber to wherever spot you're going to, so ain't nobody driving, right? Drink responsibly. What have we always said? Drink responsibly. Ain't nobody going out. Let me fix my screen. Ain't nobody going out drinking and driving. We're gonna Uber or Lyft or something to the place where we're going. But you're gonna pregame before you go there. So that means you getting your drink on before you get there, right? So this is the pregame. We pregame. We drinking a little bit before we get to the happy hour. Now that don't mean we're not gonna have no happy hour this afternoon. It just means that we got a pregame. And the reason why we're pregaming this morning is because that boy Derek Stingley Jr. got the bag. He secured the bag. Let me make sure that I read the details just to make sure. So I don't, you know how I do it here. I don't like to be off. The Houston Texans have given Derek Stingley Jr. A massive extension, inking the former first-round pick to a 3-year, $90 million deal. That also includes an eye-popping $89 million guaranteed. Sting was eligible for the 5th-year option this offseason that would have tied him to the organization through 2026, but the Texans have seemingly brushed that aside. That makes him the highest cornerback in the league. Now, listen. We knew that this was coming, right? We all knew that this was coming. I mean, all right. Hey, let me tell y'all something. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. It's only because I got to get over to the Rockets practice facility because they have shoot around today because they have a game tonight against the Philadelphia 76ers, their last game of the 6-game homestand. So I had to get over to shoot around to talk to some players this morning. So I'm not here for a long time. I'm just here for a good time, right? So let me say this, right? Everybody knew at the end of this season that Derek Stingley Jr. was going to get the bag, right? Everybody knew that. That was a given. Everybody knew that the Houston Texans didn't have a choice but to give Derek Stingley Jr. the bag. Now, with that being said, right? With that being said, hell, we knew Derek Stingley Jr. was going to get the bag at the end of the 2023 season. I mean, for the way that everybody was just slobbering all over Sauce Gardner, the cornerback up for the New York Jets. I think he went what? He went one pick after Derek Stingley. For the way that everybody was just, oh, Sauce, Sauce, Sauce. And what Stingley's issue was early on in his career was injuries. Injuries derailed him. I mean, one time Stingley got hurt in practice. And so injuries, and let's call a spade, all right? You know what I'm saying? If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it damn sure can't be no bear. Like Derek Stingley Jr. was in the wrong system. Lovie Smith had Derek Stingley Jr. playing in the wrong system. Could he play in the system? Yes. I remember we kept asking him about putting Derek Stingley Jr. in the zone, and he said, well, he could play zone. We know he could play zone, but he's definitely better at playing man. He's definitely better at playing man to man. But you kept putting him in the zone. And we asked you, hey, man, how come you keep putting Derek Stingley in the zone? But it's cool, because then they got rid of you, Lovey, and they brought in D'Amico Ryans, and D'Amico said, no, I know exactly how to utilize your skill set. And he put him in the defense to utilize his skill set. And we see how that happened. I think Derek Stingley missed the first half of the season due to injury, but we see what he was able to do. You know what? Y'all know I don't like to do. We don't just do no half-ass stuff around here. We don't just say, I think. No. If it can be found, if we can find it, then guess what we're going to do? We're going to go and we're going to find it. So give me a second. Give me 1 second. Let me look. Okay, so Derek in 2022, he only played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games, and then he was inactive for 4, and then was placed on the injury reserve for the last 4. Then in 2023, he missed he played the first 2 games, but then he missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 due to injury. Came back, ended the season, had 5 interceptions. Played every game this year, and look, we already know. We already know. The proof is in the pudding. So from the end of 2023 to the end of 2024, Derek Stingley Jr. has been the best cornerback in the NFL. Hands down. I'm just going to say it. Hands down, the best. No one is able to track the ball like Derek Stingley Jr. Nobody plays man-to-man defense like Derek Stingley Jr. There was some questions about his tackling in 2023, something that he shored up coming into the 2024 season. Like, he's been the best. So it was a foregone conclusion that the Houston Texans were going to have to give him the bag. And I think I told you all this story before, but I'll tell it to you again, right? So this is how I knew that Derek Stingley Jr. was going to come into the 2024 regular season. I knew that he was going to ball out in the 2024 regular season. You all remember after the Hall of Fame game. Yeah, after the Hall of Fame game, the Houston Texans did not come back. They didn't come back to Houston. They stayed in Ohio and practiced at Nick Casario's high school. You remember that, right? They stayed up there and they practiced those 3 days, and then they left there and went to play against the Pittsburgh Steelers. They had a game on that Friday, so they just left Ohio and went to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers in their second preseason game. And I reported this, but like I said, I'm gonna say it to you again, tell it to you again. Crazy. So they was doing they was doing one-on-ones with the ones, right? So one-on-ones with the ones. So it's the starting offense versus the starting defense. One-on-one with the ones, right? Derek Stingley Jr. over in coverage. I don't remember who it was. Could have been Nico because him and Nico had a lot of battles against each other. Could have been Nico. Could have been Stephon. Could have been somebody. I don't remember exactly who the wide receiver was. Hike the ball. CJ drops back, throws the ball. Derek ain't even looking yet. Derek is just going with the wide receiver. And then all of a sudden, Derek looks up, takes the ball, intercepts it, catches it, turns around, and throws it back to the offensive side of the ball and say, try that shit again. Hey, try it again. I think during that practice, Stingley may have had like 2 or 3 interceptions. Caught the ball. Hey, try that shit again. Threw it right back to them. The classic battles, something that I've reported on a lot, something that I told you all on social media. The classic battles, like, listen, let me tell you something. If you could pay to see him and Nico Collins battle each other on a consistent basis, you should pay. Like, that's pay-per-view. Like, I'd pay for that if they put it on Tubi. And most of the Tubi programming is free. But the battles that him and Nico have, and he constantly wants to get better. Right after the Dallas Cowboys game, where I think he had 2 interceptions. Nope, you know what? Let's just go look in the Cowboys game. What did he have? Wait, in the Cowboys game, I thought he had more. Hold on, let me see which one I'm looking at. The Cowboys game. Okay, so he had 1 interception, and I think he said he should have had 5. I definitely remember after the Cowboys game, he said he should have had more interceptions. And I think during the season, I think I asked him about how do you play the ball? Like, how are you so good at playing the ball? It could have been me, could have been somebody else. I don't want to take any credit if somebody else asked the question. I'm gonna have to do my research and my videos. But either I asked the question or somebody else asked the question. And he said, I have an internal clock, the same clock that the quarterback has, basically. Like the same clock the quarterback has, I have it too. He said, so I'm going. And was that after the Dolphins game? Could have been after the Dolphins game. Anyway, he's like, I have an internal clock. And I figure that if the ball ain't out by now, it's either coming or it went to the other side, or it went somewhere else. He said, so when the receiver breaks out and I'm following the receiver, whatever the case may be, I don't need to see him do anything. I don't need to see his hands go up for me to react. I don't see nothing. I'm just running with the internal clock, and it says 1,002, 1,000. Okay. He said, because I also, and this is what he told me a little bit later on when we were just talking around his locker. He's like, I know what my defensive line is capable of doing. And so when I have that internal clock, I'm also thinking about the amount of pressure that's being put on the quarterback. So I'm running and I'm with the receiver and I'm saying 1, 2. Okay, either the ball is out and it's coming my way or it's not. He says, so I stopped really playing the receiver and I started looking up. Because the ball should be coming right about now. So then I start tracking the ball if it's coming my way. Like, that's smart. That's something that you want to see in a cornerback. Even in the game, you all remember when they played the New England Patriots, and right before the half, Derek got beat on a pass play for a touchdown. And after the game, I was talking to Derek, and I said, he didn't answer me. He just smiled. I said, you didn't think they was going to come your way with that much time left, did you? He just looked and he started laughing. I said, because the way that that whole play transpired, you were looking, but you didn't really think he was going to try to test you like that. And then he came back and he said, he didn't answer, he didn't say nothing about that. He said, "Hey, you seen how I played in the second half, huh?" I said, "What's understood don't need to be said." There was one play that he got beat on. I can't remember the game. You all could tell me the game where he got beat, and it looked like the safety should have been over the top. I think it was Eric Murray should have been over the top helping, and I think Derek pushed the receiver into what he perceived to be over the top help, and then he realized that it was no over the top help. And when he tried to get back, he almost got that pass. He almost got that pass, but the ball, tipped off his hands. I mean, went right over his hands. So Derek Stingley Jr. has been one of the best, if not the best, wide receivers. Hell, you heard what CJ said. CJ said he could play some wide receiver. He said he's seen him play wide receiver. Probably could play some quarterback too. But let me show you all the day that everything changed for the Houston Texans organization on the defensive side of the ball, especially in the defensive backfield.
Hello?
Hey, Derek, you excited, man?
Yes, sir, I am. Thank you.
Got a plan for you. How about going to the number one receiver every time? Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Just welcome to our team. We're pretty pumped up. We're going to do a lot of good things, all right?
Yes, sir.
So, what is it?
I don't know. Let's see on the TV.
With the third pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Derek Stingley Jr., defensive back, LSU.
He turns defense into offense. He's the best cornerback in the draft, and the Texans got him.
All right, you get up and go screaming at everybody now.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, hey, we did it. 3, man.
Feel good. I'm ready. Ready. I knew it was going to be early. Just about everywhere I went, whenever I was taking my visits, they always saying, "You're probably not going to make it this far." And they all seem to know, within each other. So, I just had the idea that I was going to be early.
There are no words right now. As a parent, he get to live out his childhood dream. That's the best feeling in the world for a parent, and I'm super ecstatic about it right now.
We knew this.
Had to take y'all back down memory lane. For a second just to see what it was like for Derek Stingley Jr. once he, getting his number called, and former head coach Lovie Smith calling him, telling him that the Houston Texans were going to draft him with the 3rd overall pick. And later on today, like I said, because we're just pre-gaming, y'all. We coming back. I will be back for a Texans happy hour today. But with the I'm gonna probably go back and I got some other stuff that I want to put out, that I got exclusively from Derek Stingley Jr. from this past season. And I will say this, right, before I get ready to get up out of here. It's funny because you're paying Derek for his performance on the field. You're paying Derek for everything that he was able to do while he was on the field. But you're also paying him and thanking him for taking rookie cornerback at the time. He's no longer a rookie because the new season has started, but taking rookie cornerback Kamari Lassiter under his wing and teaching him. and helping him learn the game. One of the things that Derek Stingley always says is that Kamari Lassiter got it in him. He's him. He just has to learn, how to make that translate coming from the college game to the pro game. And so, what if you look, everything that Stingley was doing, it looked like Kamari Lassiter was emulating. And like Derek said, Derek's like, it ain't me, it's him. He already has it in him. He just needs me to help him learn how to do it on the NFL level. And then he got it. He has it. I don't really have to, and it doesn't take him long to learn. And so that's one of the reasons why you want to pay him as well for what he has done in the past, what he's going to do in the future, and how he's helping, young cornerbacks like Kamari Lassiter develop into what he has become. And so it's crazy because Derek got that money. Derek probably could have got more money. He probably could have gotten more money. But Derek Stingley Jr. got that bag. And CJ gonna be next. Will is gonna be next. And this is why the Texans are making the type of moves that they're making by restructuring contracts, trading, trading some of their players so they can get some cap relief. Because, for as much as people are celebrating this for Derek Stingley Jr., they're going to be celebrating the exact same way when it's time for CJ Stroud to get paid, and they're going to be celebrating the exact same way when it's time for Will Anderson Jr. to get paid. And so, like I say, we just pre-gaming right now, y'all. I will be back for the Texans happy hour this evening, so we can, so we can get everything going. Hold on for a second. Yes, Alexis, I have to, because if I don't, I won't get out of here on time. So this is what I learned. When I'm in a time crunch, I gotta get what I need to get out, say what I need to say, come back, hit a couple of comments, and then I gotta go. Because it's 9:54. I gotta be there by 10:30. So if I get caught up with AD and Tay and Marcus and all them, I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose time. And I'm coming back. So whatever they're trying to do, they could just do it this afternoon, this evening, with the Texans happy hour. Now, let me see what we got going on. First of all, Alexis was first, and good morning. Marcus, good morning. Brandon Landry says, well deserved. I hope Uncle Dan Reed, he's definitely okay. What's going on? We locked down that lockdown cornerback. Yep. What's good, Tay? Tay, you better come back this evening too. I'm doing the happy hour. Yep, Sting got that bread. Get paid, yuck. Get paid. I can't say the N-word on here, AD. Oh wow. What? I'm not touching that. What y'all over there? Sarge getting it under the table. That's why he turned up. AD. God bless you. That's all I'm going to say. Just God bless you, my brother. God bless you. Gardner shouldn't have even been in the combo. Jalen Petrie had a better rookie season than Sauce Gardner did. The real winner in this whole thing is his girl who saw the money years ago. She was white in her strap. You know what? This is why you say I'm ignoring y'all, Alexis. And you know what? I'm not going there with AD. I'm not going to let AD ruin the Texans fans' day. I'm not going to let AD ruin this for Derek Stingley Jr. I will not. What's good? What's going on? Thank you. Appreciate that. You know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not. D Skills, what's going on? Senior Bubbly, what's going on? Brandon, if I didn't say good morning, good morning. AMG Swift, what's going on this morning? I'm not putting that up, AD. Yep. You see, AD, I'm not going there with you. Mm-hmm. DQ, what's going on? Now, listen. Hey, look. That's what it's there for. That's what it's there for. I'm doing my job, and y'all are having fun. And look, that means I'm doing my job by doing what I'm doing here on camera. Y'all doing what y'all doing over there in the comments. And that's, look, that makes me happy. That makes Big Sar smile. Wait, no, my dimple on this side. Makes me happy. You know how I am, AD. I love an interactive show. So if y'all over there chopping it up, hey man, I'm good. Like, this is, hey, y'all don't remember I did a family reunion one time? Don't worry. Another family reunion is coming. And I got a Texans happy hour coming up in the near future where we finna come out and we finna kick it. Let me see. What? Y'all I'm talking about that today as well. Boy, y'all are on it over here. What happened? Let me know. Hit me up and let me know. Who? Hey, tell them to come. Tell them to come to the happy hour today. Tell them to join the Texans happy hour today. Come on over here in the comments. I'll talk to them about it. Oh, and good morning, Dominic. All pro Sting. Exactly. Well, my time is almost up over here. What are y'all doing? Okay, let me say this before I go. Hey, AD. You know you're only supposed to take the little blue pill before you get ready to do the horizontal mambo. You're supposed to take the little blue pill before you get ready to do the nasty. Them ain't vitamins. That ain't nerds candy. Like, that little blue pill is designed to do something. You're not supposed to do that and then go to work. Look where your mind is. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, AD. I've told you this before. Let me tell you this again. You can't take that little blue pill before you go to work and then try to hop on here and talk about, man, you alone, man. What? I always want to jump. I want to take a little blue pill and then jump on. Hey man, hey, you know what? Maybe it's this. And I gotta go, y'all. Hey, AD. A honey pack ain't really like honey for food, okay? A honey pack ain't like what they give you at Chick-fil-A in the morning for breakfast. A honey pack ain't something you put on biscuits. A honey pack ain't something you put on them little Chick-fil-A minis. AD, you are smart. You got degrees from Prairie View A&M and Texas A&M. You got to learn to read the instructions, big dog, because you're like, ooh, honey. I like honey. Let me have some honey. Honey pack and a Popeye's biscuit is going to do you right. No, AD. No. So once again, congratulations to Houston Texans all-pro cornerback Derek Stingley Jr. for signing a 3-year, $90 million extension with the Houston Texans, $89 million of that guaranteed. You deserve it. Now, we're done pre-gaming. I got to get up out of here. I have to go to the Rockets shoot-around, but we will be right back here today. Now, I was going to do a Sports Talk with Big Sarge show this morning, but when this news broke, I had to push that to the side. So during the Texans happy hour, we will talk about this. We will talk about Danico Autry restructuring his contract. We'll also talk about the Houston Rockets and their 6-game winning streak and them trying to have an undefeated 6-game homestand as they take on the Philadelphia 76ers tonight at the Toyota Center. We'll talk about that 1-2 punch of Jalen Green and Alperen Şengün. Talk about how much Dillon Brooks' offense has helped the Houston Rockets get to where they are. And we got to talk about, listen, I know there are a lot of worthy coaches that are above Ime Udoka for Coach of the Year consideration. But if he keeps the Houston Rockets, a team who was lost for 3 years, a team who barely missed the play-in last season, a team that is currently tied for number 2 in the West, and I think they own the tiebreaker over. They're tied with the Denver Nuggets and the Memphis Grizzlies. They own the tiebreaker over both of them, and I think that they played Denver. I think they played Denver like 2 or 3 more times before the end of the season. I know that their last game of the season at home, the final game of the regular season at home, is against the Denver Nuggets. And so they're currently tied for number 2, but they lead because they own the tiebreaker over both of those teams. Where he has them now, like, he has to get some type of Coach of the Year consideration. You got to. We're going to talk about that and much more today on the Texans Happy Hour. Make sure you are subscribed to the Sports Talk with Big Sarge show on YouTube at Big Sarge Media. Make sure you follow me on the app formerly known as Twitter at Big Sarge Sports with the Z at the end. Follow me on the Tick and the Talk at Big Sarge Media. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Big Sarge Sports with the Z at the end, because you know we do everything for the gram. And make sure you are subscribed. Subscribe for an opportunity to win some money. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. If you ain't subscribed, if I can't verify your subscription, and I'm going to tell you what it has to deal with. A lot of you mock draft nerds, who think that y'all know, that y'all are general managers. We're going to see. I'm gonna see how good you are at being a Texans general manager and how good you are as far as doing drafts and mock drafts. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to play Nick Caserio, and then I'm gonna give you an opportunity to win some money. I'm not touching that. I don't want no parts of that conversation. I'm good. Y'all see what I mean? And it's a damn shame he got something in his desk. Like, what you doing on your 15-minute break, my boy? What are you doing on your 15-minute break? Big Sarge. I'm out. Oh my God, y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. I had to say that before I go. Y'all are the best.
Hard work, hard work. Hard work, hard work. Hard work,